come one, come all, and witness the incredible, the amazing, the outlandish adventures of Coriander Society, adventures. I'm Tormented by Gnomes, and I'll be your host and game master today. Joining me is my fantastic crew, consisting entirely of Ninja Man Matt and Paws of War.
Matt, what's up,
Hello.
buddy?
Oh, you know, just going to the dentist, getting my daughter, and getting here with plenty of time to sign in for our show.
Exactly. Pods, what's going on? How you be? Good to see you.
I'm better now that I didn't have to go to the dentist.
Oh,
Sounds awful. I haven't been in
Big
years.
ups.
Like
Ooh,
10
you should
years.
Probably check it out.
No, I'm sure it's fine.
Your chompers look pretty good. I'm sure you're cool.
everything's fine. Everything's completely fine. We have 7 more cats now.
What?
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's right. Mama had a litter.
Yeah. Mimi finally had her kids. It's a foster that was a pregnant foster that was brought in, and gave birth sometime last night, early this morning.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Big congrats.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it's fun. It's cool. It's a lot. If I'm a little off today, I'm going to go ahead and blame that instead of the general everythingness of everything.
Yes.
Oh man, it's been weeks since we did this thing. 3 weeks actually. We went for a 2-week break.
That's very true.
When last we left our heroes, you were on your way to the Department 7 building, the McCulloch building, through the sewer system, if I recall, using secret tunnels and such.
Kind of. It wasn't a sewer system. We went through the super miners underground.
That's Unterminer.
Yeah.
That's correct. And as you were approaching, you got government agent Hank McCarthy, Coriander agent Hank McCarthy on the line, and he was being highly suspicious. Not necessarily in a I'm going to portray you way, but in a everything is completely normal and fine here. Nothing is wrong, and there's definitely nobody here to capture you. Which led John to conclude that the actual real-life Coriander Society was on site, and just as he came to that revelation, down the tunnel that leads up to the McCulloch building, 2 glowing silver spheres dropped. And they sounded kind of like that. Before we get back into everything, what do y'all need from me? Do you have any questions aside from like what is the entire plot? I've forgotten.
Well, I know we started hastily making our way back across the tunnel. I just had a quick question on the map. I see a gentleman here, or it could be a gentle lady, Sunstorm. That name sounds familiar, and I feel like that name shouldn't be around anymore, but you know better than I do.
I don't think you killed him, because you did fight you fought somebody who was a gifted, affiliated with Dr. Zorbius in the college. He was blasting you.
And they
Sunstorm
exploded.
Yes, Sunstorm is not affiliated with the college.
Okay.
Yeah. Sunstorm is the superhero code name for an Omelon agent who is responsible for the hauntings at the haunted factory.
I see.
He has his own supernatural powers, and your boy Gaston made a deal with him that he's using to spy on the Omelons. So Sunstorm is the head of an Omelon spy ring that is studying alien transmissions and trying to track down Vector's hovercraft.
Oh.
Yeah. So, that's yet another thing to deal with at some point.
Also, I think we should be technically over like here, right? Next to where okay, cool.
Yeah, I think last time I just didn't update the map. Pretty much that simple.
Glorious. Just making sure
Whoop.
that we didn't get teleported or something crazy.
Nope, you've not been telefragged yet.
Yeah, not yet. Yeah, exactly.
What else you got for me? Any questions? Any paperwork that I forgot to do between adventures?
Paperwork.
No, I think we're pretty darn okay.
Okay.
Well, I think we are okay. I don't know if John and Asena are going to be okay, but I mean,
Why wouldn't it be okay?
I hope we'll be okay. Depends on if what's chasing us is what John's worrying is chasing us.
Okay.
Let's not be okay. That'll be fun.
That'll be more fun to get in trouble. All right. So these two, you started booking it down the pathway, and these two glowing silver spheres dropped down the shaft into Das Unterminer's tunnels. That is where we left off. What do you do?
At the end of our last session, John had utilized his warlock patron's gifts to channel the power of Avernus and summon up a silent image that makes it look like the tunnel eventually ends under construction.
Okay, so you've got
If
that.
That works.
I mean, it happens. The spell activates. Asena, what are you doing? These two floating silver spheres dropped down the shaft towards you.
If something silver drops, then I will go run and find it.
Okay, you want to go run towards it?
Yeah.
All right. Each of them is bigger than a basketball. I'd say they're about maybe 2 feet across, 2 foot diameter. As you get closer, you notice that their surface is almost liquid and flowing. It's sticking together a lot. It's not wobbling too much, but it's definitely liquid. It's also surrounded by a glowing, almost protoplasmic aura. It looks, if nothing else, like the nucleus of an amoeba, with the rest of the cell wall floating around it in energy form. Aside from run up to it, do you do anything else?
Can I yell at John?
Absolutely. Yelling at John is a free action.
What the heck is this?
Well, I was hoping we weren't going to find out.
Well, you don't want to know?
Not particularly. It just came out of Department 7.
Okay. What part of your brain sees a shimmery mess like this and doesn't want to know?
The part where I'm being tracked down by an interdimensional agency bent on capturing, securing, and nopifying anything that they deem out of left field, and I'm currently way out in the parking lot, as it were. If these things really
of left field.
Yeah, like if we were playing a game, I'm on my way home right now. That's how far out I am. If this is really from the society, this is not going to be pretty. Although if you want to find out what they are, we're going to need to be very prepared to get into a very heated situation very quickly. Are you ready for that?
I wanted to go to Department 7.
I eventually want to go home, but these people have me on the blacklist from what I found out. I didn't realize that I was on the blacklist, but I told you last time we spoke, Hank told me that things were not good. They think that I'm trying to destroy the universe.
Oh, okay. When you say it like that, it makes a lot more sense.
And unfortunately, these people are the kind that would just kind of take you, throw you into a hole, and then come and ask questions later, rather than try to find out why I'm not destroying the world right now.
I will dig my way out of the hole.
I hope that we'll be able to, but with you around Asena, I think that's pretty possible. For now, and John's going to kind of grab hold of. Are you wearing a long coat right now, or are you in your adventurer gear again?
I could be wearing a coat. Sure.
John's going to go ahead and grab her coat and kind of bring them both down as low as they can go. And he's going to put up another image, since these last for a minute, they're not concentration, just right above them, make them look like a mound of earth. Maybe we can just get a good look at them as they go by.
All the people?
Yeah, the weird little silver amoebas.
They're alive?
I have no idea.
Maybe you could at least take a picture.
That sounds like an incredible idea. John's going to start recording with his dual disc system.
Okay. Can I get stealth checks from both of our heroes, please?
Yes, would you like a stealth check based off of Arcana or just a regular stealth check?
Regular stealth for the time being.
Copy that. My system is down. My system is down. Here we go. Okay. System is better. Do I have any disadvantage? I have one disadvantage. I'm going to go ahead and use that. And stealth.
A 10.
A 10.
Okay. The two floating spheres they almost hit the ground, but that cushion, that amoeba of energy surrounding it, hits the ground instead and like spreads out and then bounces up, propelling it.
I'm sorry, how big are these things?
2 feet across each.
Oh, okay. So they're like pinballing down the way. They're not so big they're taking up the entire area.
Right. There is room inside the thing.
Hey, a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Would a 10 be a failure against the perception of this check?
Do I have to tell you?
Well, I have a talisman that if I fail a ability check, I can reroll a 1d4 to add to it. Do you think I should roll a 1d4 to try to add to it?
If the ability procs when you fail, then roll 1d4.
So when I would fail, I can roll this instead. 11. Okay, well, that didn't really help.
Okay. They float for a moment, and then the protoplasmic energy aura around them drifts down the tunnel very abruptly, as if caught in a strong wind blowing towards you. And they start flowing towards you immediately, straight at you.
And we can tell it's coming straight at us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, time to go. John grabs Asena's hand and starts running.
Okay.
Sorry, I think I blew that with the recording device, and John just starts snapping pictures as they begin running.
Okay. How fast can the two of you move?
Fast.
I know Asena can move fast as fuck, boy. But John, how fast can you move? And are you doing anything to move faster?
Temporarily, John can move quicker, but this is a pretty long tunnel, I would assume,
These
right?
things move at a speed of 60.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to outpace these things.
Okay, so dramatic chase scene ensues. You're running and they're flowing along almost as if the amoeba is like forming a cushion, a magnetic field under them for them to hover on, and they just are rolling directly at you, curling along the sides as needed right towards you.
That being said, as part of this chase, Asena and John can do things aside from just run faster to...
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm just saying that the camera does a cool chase scene first. And you know what?
Absolutely.
Before we get too much deeper into that...
Behold, an act of God.
Nice. Love to see it.
We got... Oh, combo breaker. You gain an immediate reaction to interrupt an enemy's attack.
Oh, heck yeah.
So there's a combo breaker floating. If either of you get attacked, you can use a combo breaker to... You can use a reaction, and if your reaction succeeds, a trip, a punch, a shot, whatever, it stops their attack, breaks their combo. Okay, so as you're running, Asena, you can move really, really fast, and you could probably outrun this, but I don't know if John, because they can double move 120 feet. John is going to get caught, so it becomes obvious as you flee through the tunnels that they're gaining on you. What do you do?
I punch it?
Okay.
Should I punch it?
Asena is going to hold her ground and get ready to just go to town on this thing. John, what are you doing?
Seeing that she's ready for combat, I have one last ditch effort. Can you hold your punch for just a second?
Okay.
Okay. If they catch us, absolutely punch them. And as we're running, John is going to cast a darkness spell. How wide is this tunnel, by the way? Are we talking like 10 by 10, or is it just big enough for like a couple people to run by?
Darkness would completely fill it.
Okay. What I'm going to do is have a darkness spell that's going to drop right where we are right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to use minor illusion to have our footsteps keep running down the way outside of the darkness, making it look like we're kind of doing like a smoke screen and then continuing to run.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to have that go for as long as I can manage. And with this minor illusion, the footsteps are going to be able to continue up to a range of 30 feet past the edge of the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
So
and are both of you lurking in the darkness?
That's what John's going to do, and that's what he's asked Asena to do for now.
Asena, you can't see in magical darkness. You can only see in normal darkness, meaning that you can't see anything at this point.
Okay.
John, do you have devil sight?
John can see in magical darkness, yeah.
Busted. It's fine. I'll just keep using that against you and descend into Avernus. It's fine.
And from here, what else do I have? So we're going to wait until they're right up on us when this happens. They do the darkness and then the little sounds thing. And if it looks like they're going to go on by us, John has one more little trick if they actually do fall for it.
Okay. John, you cast the darkness, you send out your footsteps, they completely ignore it.
Oh, okay. They're just still going right for us.
They're headed right towards you.
Okay, it's punchy time.
Okay. One of them is flying towards John. One of them is flying towards Asena. You are back to back, side to side, however you want to be in this tunnel, but they're flying right towards you. Asena, go ahead and roll to punch.
You got it. Oh,
Ooh, 12.
not good.
That's your first attack.
I'm gonna punch him again.
Roll it.
There.
25.
I just needed to get warmed up.
Okay. As you punch into it, your fist is a splorch. Again, it's made of this liquid metal. There's a splorch and it just deforms around your hand. It is resistant. Actually, it is immune to all bludgeoning damage, magical or not. It is not immune to force damage, so it takes 2 points of force damage. However, once that strike lands, Asena,
Is your fist stuck?
roll a strength saving throw, please.
No! Oh my gosh.
What does it mean? Oh, it's right here. Okay.
An 8. Your
These
hand
are
is
capture units,
stuck.
aren't they? Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it's stuck. Do you want to make a third attack as a bonus action? Because you've only used your action to make 2 attacks so far.
How can I attack?
You could punch it with your free hand.
Oh, and then get double stuck.
I'm just saying.
I guess so. I mean, I don't know what else I could do, so I'll
Okay.
just punch it again.
Roll it. Bonus action to punch.
Might as well, right?
Okay. Blam! You hit it for another 2 points of force damage. Roll a strength saving throw. Both of your arms are now stuck inside this goopy silver sphere. I think...
I'm stuck, but at least I punched you.
Oh no.
John...
Mate, does John recognize, now that you've described what these things look like in greater detail, does John recognize these things at all?
You've never heard of them. You've never seen them before.
Goodness. Okay.
If this was up the society's bag of tricks, they never showed it to you. What would you like to do on your turn, John? One of them is starting to engulf, like, Asena. The other one is heading right towards you, as if it's just going to slam directly into you.
Oh goodness. Oh, it's not gonna unbind her. Oh my gosh.
Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'm just in some slime. Or
Okay.
something.
You're right. You've got this. Let's make this a little more difficult for you, shall we? Let's see how excellent your vision really is. And John goes ahead and traces a few sigils in the air. And as he does, his forearms begin lighting up, his tattoos alighting and begin spinning around his arms. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, let's see. I think I have to roll for this. Let's see how many. Is there a DC? Yeah, 4 John Carmichaels appear as John casts Mirror Image. It says that the duplicates move and mimic my actions, and it's impossible to track which image is real. So unless you've got something that beats impossible, let me know.
Do you do anything else on your turn?
Well, that's John's action. As his bonus action, gosh. I mean, this is probably going to be the biggest fight we have for a while. So John's going to target the one that Asena's already been attacking with his pact boon. He's going to, or sorry, with his Tiamat's curse. He's going to go ahead and pop that on there so that way he'll get increased damage on it. And every time it's hurt, he'll gain some stuff back. So
That's a class feature, right?
that's a class feature. Yeah.
Cool.
There's no save on that. It's just, it happens.
All right. It just happens. Okay. It is
That'll
now-
be
go-
it. But I am going to actually move to where I can imagine the way this is positioned. We were kind of like side by side. As soon as this thing gets up in Asena's face, she punches it. And so I'm going to kind of position myself to where if it wants to get into me at the speed it's trying to bounce, it's going to have to hit it first. Like Asena and I are in the way between where the other ball is to where it is. So it's going to have to come through both of us to get to me, or otherwise it can't do its little dash thing.
Okay.
I don't have a field, so I can't tell you exactly what I mean necessarily, but I think you kind of get it.
Mm-hmm.
John's using Asena, and the other one is like a chair. Like, take like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Okay. With that in mind, I'm going to give you a dexterity saving throw to juke around because we don't have a battle mat to play Ring Around the Rosie. All right.
Okay.
Roll
Perfect.
a dex save, please.
Dex save. A natural 20.
If you had succeeded, I was going to impose disadvantage on this thing's attacks.
Oh.
But you nattied, so you just completely juke it.
Yeah! You can't get me. You can't. There's all four of us. Which one's me, huh?
Also, John, it appears to be completely ignoring your mirror images.
Really?
I have something that beats impossible.
Oh, wow. Okay, well.
And it's legal.
Damn.
It's completely legal.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Now, Asena, the one that's like partially glommed onto you, just starts flowing up your arms and attempts to completely engulf you. Roll an opposed athletics check with disadvantage.
That's the wrong one. Well, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay, you are now restrained as it starts to just completely encapsulate you.
What, this wasn't good enough roll?
I got a 21.
Oh.
I just barely beat you.
Wait. Hold on. No. Hold on a second. Hold on. I didn't know that was going to be a failure. Hold on a second. John is going to go ahead and use his sorry, I haven't looked this up in like 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you? Infernal Talisman. And so as a reaction, now I can see within 30 feet. I cause them to succeed on their saving throw instead. John has to make a wisdom saving throw against corruption.
Cool. You successfully overcome that, Asena. John, roll your saving throw. You do not give into corruption. However, immediately as soon as you do that, the silver sphere that was trying to capture you, it exudes like a pseudopod right towards the talisman, and it gets to use its reaction to make an extra attack against you.
Oh, okay.
Now, it has disadvantage because of Ring Around the Rosie.
Okay. And it ignores the mirror images, you say?
It completely ignores the mirror images.
That's
The secret's in the
unfortunate.
spell description. I got a 12, so I missed.
Yeah. Won't do it, unfortunately.
Asena, you're restrained. That means your move speed is 0. You start your turn grappled by the silver sphere, which means that you immediately take 21 points of lightning damage.
Whoa! Wait, did you say 51 or 21?
21.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Fine. As soon as I learn how to math.
As soon as I learn how to do math, you're going to be in trouble.
Is it
Oh,
my turn?
and we should also, Asena, you should have, let me look at how much it is. I think it's 14 temporary hit points. 14. You have 14 temporary hit points. So you would have just taken 7. Mm-hmm. Every day, John gives an inspiring speech to you and to me and to everyone that we wake up in the morning with. So.
Okay, it doesn't work this way, but imagine if John had a Northport morning radio show.
Every single person who listens, if you're the first 7 people to check into the show, you get. Oh man, I really these 10 HP. I better wake up just before the morning show. Oh man.
Mm-hmm. Do the War of the Roses thing, where if they send the roses to the right person, they get 10 HP.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Yes, please.
Oh my gosh. Distractions. I am gonna get out of here.
You may try. It is an athletics check and an action in order to attempt to escape. And you have
What
disadvantage
about-
on the check.
What about teleporting?
Oh.
Do you want to use your teleport?
Can I use my planar slip?
Yeah.
I want to teleport away.
The
Can
moment
she bring anyone with her when she does that?
Well, the thing is, the moment that you try to teleport, you feel like you just bashed your head into a metal wall.
Oh no.
What the hell?
Yeah, these things totally are about bringing us back. Oh no.
The silver sphere has a dimensional anchor effect. As long as you're restrained by it, you are unable to teleport or leave this
goody.
plane.
Oh, Gucci. Okay.
Your bonus action, it just... that first thing can happen. The first thing can happen. Roll 3d6 for force damage. And I'm not going to give it a saving throw because you're literally grappling it.
10.
Okay, it's now taken 14 points of force damage. It is not bloodied.
What's the saving throw? It's wisdom.
Yeah. I'm not giving it a save.
Oh god. So I take 15 points of force damage as I was not expecting this.
And you are knocked prone.
Great.
And the other sphere takes 10 points of force damage, but it can't be knocked prone. It's immune to the prone condition.
Oh, lovely.
Can I see it?
Only if John drops the darkness.
Okay. I was trying to.
Oh no! When you said it was sorry, no, yeah,
That's
John
gone?
dropped the
Yeah,
Never
that's
darkness.
did the
Yeah,
darkness?
That's
because
fine.
if it's not
It can be,
helping,
yeah.
I'm not gonna hurt. I'm not gonna hurt Asena if this thing's
For
doing
sure,
that.
for
No,
sure.
no, no, no.
Yeah, you can see Asena. So you use your bonus action to try to teleport, and it stops you, but you do sort of blast it with some force energy. What else do you want to do? Your move speed is 0 because you have the restrained condition.
I can't attack it while I'm in here. Can't.
Not with your hands.
Okay.
You have a foot free. You have your feet
And your head
and your head.
and your hips. They don't lie.
How,
Roll to hip check.
how can I get out? How can I try? Can I try and get out?
Yeah, you can use your action to try to just pull yourself out.
Yeah.
Cool. Roll an athletics check, but once again with disadvantage.
Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna roll as good as last time.
Pretty good. Hey!
You've used your action to escape from it.
Woohoo!
What would you like to do? You've used your action and your bonus action.
Oh yeah. Run away.
Okay. It's going to use its reaction to try to hit you again.
Fine. Try. You blob.
Get bent, blob.
Does a 23 hit?
Shit. Yes.
Okay. You are now grappled,
But not restrained.
but
just
not
grappled.
restrained. Correct. So it sort of reaches out and gloms onto you with one. It stretches out and gloms onto you, and that part is holding you. But you're not completely like your arms aren't bound, so you can still move around and fight. You just can't. Well, you can't move, but you can still fight. All right, John, you just got knocked on your ass. What are you gonna do next?
Yeah, John holds his head and actually, oh God, hold on a second.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, John does not want to attack Asena for
Is mirror
hurting.
image a concentration spell?
Mirror image is not a concentration spell, and
Okay.
it wouldn't matter anyway. But no, it's not.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and have John rise to his feet. Oh God, a little warning next time, Asena. Jeez. Okay.
I thought that was gonna work out.
No, it's fine. I take it. Okay, we can't teleport once they grab us. That's good to know. Okay. Hey, mate.
Yes, sir.
Question. I know that, like, this can be a kind of annoying question as a DM, but I just want to double check. When I attack the creature that is holding Asena, am I able to, instead of trying to, like, just kill this thing, can I try and just sever the pseudopod that's currently connecting to
I'd allow you to
Asena?
attempt that as a called shot. It would give disadvantage, and you'd need to use an attack methodology that could actually work.
Okay. Well, the punching didn't go so good. Maybe bullets will go better. Or I could take out my... you know what? John's going to go ahead and pull out his... I don't get to use this very often. He takes out the coral rod and activates, says the command word that changes it into the Trident of Changing Tides. And he's going to go ahead and try and sever the pseudopod with that. And so here we go. A 14. Does that hit? Plus 1 XP.
Plus 1 XP. It misses, and I also assume that you used half your movement to stand up.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. Nope. It does not hit. Actually, you know what? It does hit, but it's immune to piercing damage.
Oh. Well.
And slashing damage.
Just straight up piercing and slashing. It's just immune to piercing and slashing.
It's immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Interesting. Does John have any idea what kind of alloy this is made out of? This mercurial kind of...
You can use a bonus action to do a science check if you wanted.
Sure, that sounds great to me. Be
18.
18.
This is not of this world.
Okay.
It is a metallic life form. And you don't know the actual composition of it.
So is this a failure, you're saying?
No, this is a success. I'm just saying you've never encountered it before. Do you have questions about the properties of this type of metal? Because maybe I can answer those for you.
I mean, does John... So what this life form is it based off of any kind of metal John has encountered before?
It is not. Most...
Like, you know how John knows that like there's different ancestries of people in the world, but they all have flesh, and flesh has certain compounds that make it what it is. So what's this like? What kind of metal would this be similar to? Are you saying
Quicksilver, mercury?
Okay. But with a hardness that makes it immune to being hit by traditional...
It's not a hardness. It just completely gives way. It reforms. Bullets, it just sort of like moves out of the way. You hit it with a bludgeoning weapon and it just reforms.
So it's more like it's like shifting through it rather than resisting
exactly. The force either goes splat if it's not enough force, or if it is enough force, it just shifts through it. That's the issue at hand.
Does John understand with his science roll that this is a magic or a science powering this thing?
This is magic powering this thing.
Okay. So it's possible that if you were to try to dispel the magic on it, it might not make it quite as...
It's not a construct. Dispel magic would only... Like, does dispel magic stop a dragon's breath? I don't think it does.
It does not, no.
It's more along those lines. Also, you would wager it has blind sight.
That's what it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's fast. It's got blind sight. It locks you down. Mm-hmm. It's adhesive, both the pseudopod and its flesh.
And it generates a non-lethal electric current.
Oh, non-lethal. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well.
And it reacted immediately when you used your amulet, your talisman.
Yeah, it wants that thing real bad. Okay. There is a good chance we're not going to be able to make it out of this, Asena. If we do, we may want to prepare for how we are going to deal with our interrogators. Also, John's going to take a moment to... Oh, go ahead. Did you have something?
No.
Okay. John's going to call Hank back.
Okay.
Does he answer?
No, he does not answer.
Understandable. All right. Well...
Is that it for John?
John's gonna pull the same thing he did before. He's gonna go behind Asena and try and juke try and play keep away for now.
Okay. It is now the Silver Sphere's turns. One of them is grappling you, Asena. It is going to attempt to hit you with another pseudopod. 13, I take it, misses, right?
Yeah.
And because... Oh, no, that'll happen later. John, roll a dexterity saving throw to juke this one.
19.
You're going to inflict disadvantage as it flies directly towards you. And 15 misses, am I right?
Yes.
13 definitely misses. On that note, you hear footsteps in the tunnel behind you, back the way that you originally came.
Oh,
and
great.
you see flashlights and you hear shouting.
John's passive perception is 22. Do we hear more about what the shouting entails, or just shouting at this point?
That Unterminer can't get away with it this time. Come on, fellows.
Oh, fantastic. How far away would John ascertain these beings are? +1 XP.
The police will be here at the end of this next round.
Oh, perfect. John's going to shout out towards them. Hurry, please! We got captured and we're brought down here. The Unterminer, which I think his name was actually Super Berkman, is trying to capture us with these weird constructs. Please help!
On it! Roll a persuasion check, please.
Persuasion.
A 20.
20.
They redouble their efforts and you can hear them running forward. Old school flashlights are not very effective, so.
Yeah.
Pods, roll 1d8.
Five.
Okay. A Streamloots card was played that activates a new plot point.
Oh,
So
interesting.
I'll have to bring that up later. It's an extinction/depletion. In this case, of a type of monster.
Oh
And
my.
The thing that's going extinct is not the silver hunter spheres.
Unfortunate.
Okay.
Why not?
Asena, you started your turn grappled but not restrained by one of the hunter spheres. You take 6 points of non-lethal of lightning damage.
Okay.
It's 3d6 if you're grappled, 6d6 if you're restrained.
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
Gosh, good thing I'm not grappled.
And when you were restrained, it was trying to further engulf you.
Oh
Okay.
my.
All right, it's your turn. You are grappled. What do you want to do?
If I'm grappled, can I shoot?
Yes, you can shoot.
I'm gonna shoot it with my smart laser.
Okay, it's very difficult to wield this huge laser gun when it's like on you to like hold it in a position where it can hit it. So you're going to make this attack with disadvantage. What fire mode do you have it set to?
Probably the spray one.
Okay. John, duck.
I'm behind Asena. I'm fine.
It may not matter at this point. It's going everywhere.
I am behind Asena, and I'm going to ensure I stay there.
Okay. It's set to spray and pray. Roll an attack with the smart laser. You would normally have advantage for firing it on full auto, but that's going to be negated by the fact that you are grappled. So just roll a flat attack roll with the smart laser. Oh, hold on. You can use your bonus action to
what?
exclude John from the firing area.
Oh yeah,
Because it's a
That's pretty
smart
nice.
laser.
is it smart?
That's pretty
Don't
nice.
shoot my friend.
Oh, thank
Okay.
goodness.
All right.
Okay.
As a bonus, I need to see exactly. Let's see. Identify a friendly in the area before hosing or spraying. Okay, cool. Brr, you rolled a 20. That means that the seeker orbs have to roll a dexterity saving throw against a 20 for half damage. One of them succeeded and only takes 4 points of fire damage, which, by the way, does seem to work on them.
Yes, that's what we were hoping for.
The other one fails. It gets a 10, which means that it gets hit 2 more times. Go ahead and roll 2 more attacks with the smart laser, please.
Oh man.
Nice. Ooh.
It takes a
Big
total of
ups.
33 points of damage.
Is it dead?
No, but it is starting to like lose its cool.
Oh, that's good.
I don't think it likes the fire.
That is excellent. Well done, Asena.
Thank you.
John, what do you do?
Well, normally I'd say I blow it up with fire, but John doesn't have a whole lot of magic anymore.
Yeah, that happens.
You keep doing that. I'm going to play around and investigate. And John is going to try to hit the one that is really, really, really hurt. Is that the one holding onto Asena or the other one?
It is the one that is not holding onto Asena. It's the one that's chasing you.
All right. Well, I'll hit that one just because I'd rather try and drop the one that's mostly hurt. I'm going to try and hit it with the Mind Sliver cantrip, which does psychic damage.
All right. Go for it.
So they have to make an intelligence saving throw.
No effect.
No effect.
No effect.
Unfortunate. Okay, so they don't have a brain, so psychic damage is ineffective. Back to trying to find out if I can do fire. I'll get back to you on that.
You got anything else you want to try? Or that you can try on your turn?
Yeah, I just don't have a spell slot anymore because I kind of wasted them all trying to keep us out of the fight. I don't think I have a way to quickly regain it. Because you said that my, what do you call it? My arcane recovery, even though that usually can be used for any spell slot because it came from being a wizard. I can't even use it for my warlock
It
spells,
wouldn't matter
right?
because you only use that on a short rest anyways. And you get all your warlock spells back on a short rest regardless.
Oh, you're right. That's not an instantaneous. I thought it brought something back instantaneously.
Nope. All it means is that you can get back some of your stuff.
You're right. You're right. I thought there was one they had that did that, but I guess not. That is unfortunate. Well, you said that force damage works.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have anything that deals force damage? Come back to me.
Okay.
I used my action. If I have anything suitable, I'll tell you. I keep playing keep away.
As the laser cannon just fires everywhere, and there's smoldering sparks inside of this tunnel bouncing off of the rock. Just you hear shouts and yells from the police, NORTHPORT PD, who just showed up. John, a Mystic Surge. You can have that spell slot you want.
Yay! Oh, thank goodness.
I already started my
Lovely.
turn, so you can't use it yet, but you now have it back. One of your spell slots is restored.
Thank you.
They have their gun, like you see 6 officers all forming up on either side, like duck for a moment. One of their hats gets blasted off by a stray laser before they peek back up, and they've all got their pistols out. All right, what's all this then? Everybody get down. Everybody get down. What do we shoot at? Boss, what do we shoot at? What is that thing? I don't know. Don't hit them. They're civilians.
Please help us. It's terrible. They're trying to eat us.
Help! It bit my arm!
Steady, steady. They're all readying actions to shoot the seeker orbs as soon as they get a clear shot.
It doesn't like your guns.
Oh, that's good. We're going to give them a taste of these guns, aren't we, lads?
No, radio for backup small arms fire seems useless. None of our guns are working.
Did cops carry radios in 1930?
Asking ChatGPT.
No.
The 1930s were not as bad as we thought they were, but this is also technology enhanced. Because
It's true,
of,
but these are not the techno cops. These are just beat patrol cops who are down here. They do not have radios, and even if they did, you guys are deep underground. 1930s radios are not going to have coverage down here.
Yeah, but Sergeant could send Rookie back to go get help or something.
Okay, yeah.
It's possible.
Rookie Rookerson, run.
Rookie Rookerson.
All right, the rest of them are all like aiming and trying to figure out what to do, and Rookie Rookerson is going to go running. Okay, back to Asena. Back to Asena. You start your turn grappled. Wait, hold on. No, you just fired your smart laser, which means John, you just used your brain thing, which means that they are going to take their turn.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, Asena, the one that's glommed onto you.
Also, I got it. Just to blow through. We're trying to figure stuff out. John tries frightening presence as bonus action. I doubt they can be feared. John's just going to try it.
It's science. It's science. They are not afraid, but
I didn't think so.
Police do sort of hesitate as your shadow grows upon the wall.
Yeah.
I don't know about this one, Sergeant Sarge.
Sergeant Sarge.
Look,
Rookie
Private
Rook,
Pete,
Sergeant
now's
Sarge.
not the time.
Oh my gosh. Write these down. Write these down.
Asena, the one attacking you has advantage. Does an 18 hit? Wait, does a 20 hit? A dirty 20.
20 hits.
Okay. Splat! A second pseudopod grabs onto
John uses his reaction and gives
Combo
his
breaker?
shield bone.
you. You guys still have a combo breaker.
Is the pot on me?
It's trying. Like, it's grabbed you once, now it's trying to grab you a second time. John, you can use your reaction,
what
or
is a
you have a
pod
combo breaker
anyway?
card that hasn't been played yet.
A pseudopod is like a weird looking tentacle, but instead of like looking like a big old like octopus sucker tentacle, it's kind of just like a big, almost shapeless looking mass of just whatever this thing is made out of.
It's a ball of
like an
goo,
arm.
right? So it just like stretches its goo towards you. That's a pseudopod. Like an amoeba.
It's a ball. Like
John loses
like a
go ahead.
projectile.
No, it's not spitting it out. It's just stretching.
You know what it's like when you buy one of those sticky hands in the arcade and you throw it and you're still holding on to it, but you try and stick things with it and bring it back. That's pretty much exactly what it looks like.
All right.
John loses his shield bonus for the turn, and until the beginning of his next turn, Asena has +5 on her armor class. Also +1 XP again. Wow, you're really on it tonight.
I'm on my game today. That's your techno shield, right?
A while.
My techno shield, yes.
Okay. The one chasing you immediately uses its reaction to attack you when you activate your
Okay.
techno shield, John.
Well, that's fantastic. Is that a natural 20? No, it's not. Use a luck die. Roll it again.
A
Roll
dirty
it
20.
again.
Without your shield bonus, does that hit you?
A dirty 20. Well, so here's the thing. Yes, it does, but hold on a second.
I have more contingencies.
I do
Mind
have a
you,
lot
just
of
use your
contingencies.
reaction.
I did, but I can give you an inspiration to get a reaction back, right?
Yes.
I will give you an inspiration. I only have
Okay.
one left, and I'm
All
going
right.
to activate my vest of defense, which gives me a +5 bonus until the beginning of my next turn.
Okay, great. That was its reaction. Now it's going to use its action. Okay, I got a 10. The one that is attacking Asena has a reaction. The one that is attacking John does not. Okay.
They did. I love how the cops just see like these pseudopods just going to town on us, and John like throws up his arm that has this dual disc but also shield on it, and this big bubble just surrounds Asena, and then the pseudopod taking that moment tries to attack John, and then his own vest like kind of just shimmers for a second, and another shield just pops up around him.
Sergeant Sarge, this is out of our hands, sir. We should contact the department. Can it, Lieutenant Larry? I didn't ask you. We are going to stand here and just stand our ground against whatever the hell this is. But who do we shoot? I don't know. You can't solve all your problems by shooting. Sometimes you need explosives. Just hold on.
Oh, that'll work.
Okay. At that moment,
Oh,
I need both of you to roll perception checks, please.
What? Okay.
You said roll what? Roll what?
Perception checks.
Perception. Ooh, I love those.
I perceive.
We rolled pretty high. I hope whatever you did rolled pretty high too.
You hear a succession of odd noises, like whoosh, whoosh, getting closer and closer, coming from up above.
Like the way that we came from.
The way that the spheres dropped.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
From
From
Department 7 headquarters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At the end of this
Great.
round, a new player will enter the game.
Oh, great.
Asena, you successfully avoided drowning. I mean, you successfully avoided being restrained, but you are still grappled by one of the secret orbs, which means that you take 11 points of lightning damage.
Cool.
Oh man.
Even math.
You can use your action to try to break the grapple. Remember, this one does have a reaction, so if you break the grapple and then run, it gets a free slap. What would you like to do?
Or I could just grapple shoot again.
Okay. John has been
And-
designated as not a target. Do you want to designate any of the police as not targets, or are they just, if they're here, they're here? They're technically out of the range of fire, but things are going to get confusing. I'm just saying. He dies. He dies. What do you want to do?
If he dies, he dies.
What do you want to do, Pods?
Are you gonna set it to when you're here, your family mode, or if he dies, he dies mode?
It was an accident.
I'm sorry, sir. My automatic ship-mounted laser cannon misfired accidentally.
Misfired.
50 blasts directly to the chest.
Oh no,
It
it's
happens.
terrible that there was nothing you could do to help that. Well, actually, about that.
Okay, roll your attack. Again, it's flat because you're grappled. Actually, you're not restrained. No, but it is an unwieldy. Yeah, so just roll flat attack.
Oh no!
12.
Is it 12 hit?
Let's find out. The one that's grappling you takes half damage. The one that's not grappling you also takes half damage. You deal 5 damage to each of them. You got one more of those in the tank before this battery is depleted, and you'll have to recharge from the fusion generator.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's
We do
because
it
this
again.
thing, if you fire this at like a group of enemies, you can clear a battlefield with this thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of ridiculous, but it doesn't have a lot of juice. That was your action. You have a bonus action and your move speed is 0. What would you like to do?
What can I do on my bonus actions again? This has
Teleport-
been
oh, wait.
so long. Except teleport.
You could make a single unarmed strike attack, which would probably get you further glopped.
Get me stuck.
Is a monk able to disengage with their bonus action when they use a key point?
Maybe, but your move speed is 0 because you're grappled.
Yeah.
But it's possible. It might be one of the things you can do.
Question.
Yeah, there's
mate.
dash and disengage.
Would you be able to use a pugilist bonus action that normally would make an attack? Can you use that to try and break free of a grapple, or is it only to try and
I'd
punch
allow that.
somebody?
No, because that's not an action. It's not an attack. There's a special action which is break grapple.
Yeah,
If
that's
it
why
was in the
that's
place
why I
of an
was
attack,
wondering.
I totally allow it. For an inspo, I'll let you do it with a bonus action.
What if you spend a key point to do something like that? Would that be allowed?
I would accept a sacrifice of a key point, of course.
Ooh.
Then and your bonus
I have
action,
a
of
key
course.
point.
Of course. Then you wouldn't be able to focus point because we changed all the labels. Then of course you wouldn't be able to disengage.
Sorry,
which means
focus point.
That it would
Yeah.
get its free shot.
Yeah.
I don't have
But
inspiration.
Pods has +5 AC right now, so they
That's
have a pretty
true.
good chance about getting
That's
out. So.
I
true.
do?
Well, I gave you until the start of my turn. You have my shield bonus.
Yeah,
at
he gave you a
+5.
force field.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I do whatever we just said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Burn a focus point. Get out of there.
Are you out of focus points?
What?
Oh,
No.
you've got inspiration from chat. Okay, burn that inspiration from chat and use an athletics check to attempt to break free. And let me not roll 1d28 because that's
The deck is stacked. Oh, wow.
okay. On a natural 1, your attempt to deglom yourself goes haywire. You swing around and it grabs you with another pseudopod. You are now restrained.
I'm blaming
no.
Matt.
You
This
can,
was
you
all
can
your
blame me.
fault.
I feel like something seems to be more fated than anything else. at this
This
point.
is not a vexing misfortune situation. If y'all had just cast, can you cast Dimension Door? None of your wizards are with you.
I
Anyways,
can.
oh, damn.
I have
Well,
dimension door.
if you break free, that's an option.
You told me I couldn't teleport.
Yeah,
You
'cause
teleport
I said
yourself.
if you break free.
Yeah, well, I haven't been free.
Exactly. I'm just trying to convince Matt that I'm not, railroading you into being captured.
Oh,
in
I didn't say.
Coriander
No, I'm
Society.
saying. Just Lady Luck has decided this is going
You
to be
mean
the outcome.
actual fate, not
Yeah,
the dungeon
actual
masters.
fate.
That wasn't sarcastic. I'm
No,
sorry.
no,
I'm getting used to that. All right, it's just
think
it's
you
a
were
little
actual
unusual for me.
When you're playing a DM, you got this weird god complex. Anyone that complains, you think it's at you. I get it. It's,
Yeah,
I've been there.
Matt gets it. Matt gets it. All right, Pods. That did not go according to plan.
Nope.
Matt, you are still juking around the rosemary bushes with this thing. Actually, you know what? Because you didn't authenticate one of the police, I'm going to say one of them was in range because for the lulz.
Oh no.
And they have disadvantage right now.
This isn't lulz, by the way. This isn't lulz.
Ducked. No damage because wasn't like directly in the line of fire, but if they failed to save, they were going to take a hit. So
oh gosh,
that's 2 hats now destroyed.
Oh gosh, the hats, no.
And Asena, you've been given 1 luck die that must be used before the end of today's adventure by chat. Luck be on your side. Okay.
Nice.
John, what do you got?
Yeah. John is going to cast, because I don't think I have a better thing that I can do right now. So John's going to go ahead and use. Oh man. You deal an extra. You deal. Okay, I don't want you deal. Oh, but wait. Mate, John can tell these things are using strength to do the grappling thing, right?
Correct.
Cool. John's going to go ahead and use his warlock spell slot to cast Hex on the one that is holding Asena. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage on them. This is no save. This just happens. And they have disadvantage on ability checks with the chosen ability.
Ability checks or ability checks? Ability checks. No, that applies. You're right.
Yes,
you're right.
Exactly.
Okay. One of them is now hexed.
Glorious. So, okay, that should make it a little easier for you to be able to get out. That thing's going to be a little suckier than it normally is. That is John's bonus action, and for John's action, he's going to grab a hold. He kind of winces as he does it because this can go not so great. He's going to go ahead and grab a hold of the talisman, and he's going to cast Armor of Agathis on himself.
Okay. The one that was attacking you has already used its reaction. We established that.
Yes, that's right.
Which means that it doesn't get to do anything. And this does not involve a roll for corruption, correct?
No, this is just using one of its charges.
Okay. Add them 10 hit points to yourself.
What happened to me?
You're back though.
Glorious.
It's great. Everything's fine. Got anything else, Matt? Or is John done for this round?
John is done for this round.
Okay. It is now the Silver Surfers' turns. Asena, roll an opposed athletics check. You said disadvantage, Matt, from that spell?
Disadvantage.
Okay. Roll an athletics check as it attempts to further engulf you. I got 2 21s.
Well, I mean, that's again, like I said, fated. We can't stop fate.
And an 18. Okay. Asena, you are now.
Oh, wait! Asena got a luck die.
My luck die!
Do you
So
want to
you
use
can
that
have-
luck die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can have them re-roll or you can re-roll. They rolled a 13, so
You rolled
and you
an
rolled
11.
what? 11.
You'd need to get
it's
like
just a reroll?
yes. You need to get a 14 or higher in order to beat them.
Or they need
I
to roll a 10. No, a 9 or lower.
Mhm.
It's harder for me to roll
Higher than for them to roll lower.
higher.
I would say
Yeah.
make them re-roll. Yeah, make Joe do this. Make Joe do it.
You want to burn it?
Yeah. And roll low.
Yeah, we're gonna put it on fate, baby.
No.
Well, it rolled lower. Wow, a 13, a 13, and a 12. Who'd
You
have
should have
thunk
done it.
Look,
Can I just click it for fun?
yeah, you can click it for fun.
Well,
Okay. Asena, you are now completely encapsulated by this thing. It's gone all the way over your entire body, and it's pulling your arms and your legs in, like crunching you into the fetal position. You can no longer
gosh.
see or hear. You're just completely enveloped by this thing.
oh no.
Oh, just a baby.
John, the other one's reaction refreshes, and it's going to use its action to try to get you. Is there any nonsense I need to know about before I make this roll?
I mean, I got Armor of Agathis on me, but other than
Okay.
that, no.
Does a 17 hit? No.
No, it does not.
Okay. John, after the other one encapsulates Asena, it starts floating back down the tunnel with her.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
You have yours. You do
Is
have
it?
a weapon.
Okay, it was like 2 feet, and now it's like huge. Is it moving slower than it was? Because
Yeah,
it's got a big
it's only
old
moving at 40 feet instead of 60 feet.
40. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh. Okay, it's leaving my threatened square. Do I get a chance to?
Yeah. Do you have anything that doesn't deal bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage? Drawn.
Oh, but I've got a hand, so I'm gonna go ahead and reach out and punch it.
Okay.
I don't want it to take Asena away, so I'm gonna go ahead
Okay.
and just try to grab onto it. I can't hurt it, so I just grab onto it.
No. Roll your attack.
Oh, okay. And punch.
Splat! And your hand slips right out of it.
I grab onto it.
It onto what? It goes right through your fingers.
Asena's leg. There's Asena in
Okay,
there.
Asena underneath there. All right. Roll an opposed grapple check, an athletics check, and it has disadvantage because of your hex.
Yeah, it does. Well, heck.
Okay.
Wow.
Slips through your grasp and you fall prone. Roll a dexterity saving throw to avoid falling prone. I don't usually do immediate screw yous on fumbles.
Yeah.
You fall prone.
Oh, okay.
That's your turn.
That was its turn.
That's right. You use your reaction. Did I already try to slap? Yeah, and I already tried to slap you with the one that's attacking you. I should have waited.
Yep.
It would have gotten advantage for you being prone. Oh well. The officers look at each other and then start running. Stop! In the name of the law!
Quick, help! They're gonna take her back to the grinding machine!
Sir, don't worry. We're here to help. We're going to do
Something?
something. Onward! And they just charge down the hall towards it. leaving you and the one that's trying to get you completely behind. Unhand that woman! John,
Yeah.
as it's floating up the tunnel, the roof of the tunnel, not directly above you, but it flies past, and then between you and it, the roof blurs and warbles, and 3 people drop out of it. Roll an Arcana check.
Great. An 11.
That was magic.
That was indeed magic. Well, all right then. Can I tell who they are? My 22 passive perception. How far away are they?
They are 30 feet away from you.
Okay. And with my sight beyond sight, I've got pretty good vision.
Roll perception.
Uh, 19.
19. Okay, all of them are dressed as Department 7 agents. Official, government, everything.
But I don't recognize any of them, or do I recognize some after?
You don't recognize any of them, and you notice that 2 of them have around their wrists coils of liquid metal.
Oh, good.
Identical to the spheres that are attacking you. And
Fantastic.
as they drop through the floor, one of them on the left, a man with very, very sharp features, pulls out a badge. This is department business, officers. You're dismissed. We'll take care of this.
Ooh.
We have a duty to this city, sir. Hup, 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 hup. And the Keystone cops their way down the hallway.
Yeah, go Lieutenant Larry and Private Percy and Sergeant Sarge.
Need one more. Patrol Officer Patrick. All right, there it is. The other 2 look at each other, shrug, and then turn to regard you.
Wait, you said there was 3, didn't you?
3 of them dropped. So one of them told the police to chill, got ignored, shrugged. The other 2 say, Agent Carmichael, I don't suppose we could talk you into coming with us quietly.
Well, that depends. And John's kind of playing, keep away with the liquid metal ball. Are we actually going to talk?
Yep.
Can me and my associate be outside of the
No.
Terminators? That doesn't sound like much of a talk.
We're taking you into custody. We'll talk when we get there.
And that's fine. We are willing to come peacefully, but in a more traditional sense. Let's go ahead and unsummon the terrible things. Or, at the very least, one pseudopod attached so we can't teleport away. No weird business, but no cramming us inside of a little box. How about that?
Okay, on your knees, hands in the air, interlock your fingers behind your back.
As soon as that one stops, I don't want it carrying my friend off to who knows where.
No, we have the authority here. You drop, we'll do it.
And I have your promise you're going to grab her and let her out?
Mm-hmm.
Does John believe them?
Roll an insight check.
Dirty 20.
Yes. You do believe that they're going to let her out.
All right, John sighs, takes a knee, holding up his hands.
Okay.
Before he does, John is going to, as stealthily as he can, trying to keep that orb between their eyes and him, John is going to take his gun, he's going to take his talisman, and he is going to place them inside of the briefcase. Whenever John tries to unattune from the talisman, he has to make a wisdom saving throw or take a crap load of damage.
Okay. Do it.
I'm doing it. Okay, well.
Oh my god!
I guess not.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
How much damage?
10 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
So give me a moment. So John's shield pops. As he takes 26 points of psychic damage. He's not able to remove the Infernal Talisman, but he does get Krantaka and sneak it inside of his briefcase before locking it back up tight.
Okay.
Oh, and while I'm at it, what do you call it? The trident.
Roll sleight of hand. There's a lot going on at this point.
A dirty 20. And if it's a failure, let me know so I can do shenanigans.
It's a failure, do your thing. Okay, you got away with it. The trident and the gun make it into the briefcase. The amulet does not.
All right. And John's just going to take his knee, hold his hands up, and wait to be taken into custody.
Okay. The only one of them who doesn't have a liquid silver band holds out his fingers, makes a pattern, and you see that same silver around his fingers, and he makes a gesture, and the seeker orb will stop attacking you, float around to the back, and exude across your hands like handcuffs. Basically what you just suggested.
Yeah.
And the one who talked to the police is going to walk over to you and place a hand on your shoulder and inject something into your neck. Roll a Constitution saving throw, please. $13. Okay.
John. Oh.
You have the poison status.
Okay.
You take no damage. Your vision starts to.
You guys have a really weird way of taking people into custody. This is not typical.
You're a dangerous man, Mr. Carmichael. No.
I'm also a coriander seeker. Does he knock out his job?
Yeah, thud.
Okay.
Okay. Asena, you take 20 points of lightning damage.
Why?
Whoa!
Well, because you still start your turn completely encapsulated in this thing, and you have one action that you can take before any of that catches up. Is there anything you can do while just completely squished?
I can't teleport.
Correct.
I could do Dragon's Breath.
You could do Dragon's Breath if you want to do Dragon's Breath.
I do Dragon's Breath.
Cool. What do you breathe?
Fire.
How much damage does that do?
Well, that's a good question.
I feel like there's no way to dodge that if you're completely encapsulated.
There is no way to dodge that. No, it's taking full damage. Like, this is a freebie. Just imagine this bubble like in the silver.
Yeah.
15-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a dex saving throw,
No.
taking 3d6 damage of the chosen type.
Nice.
What type do you want to use?
I think she said fire.
Yeah, fire.
Okay. Fire it is. Roll 3d6. It's just going to go ahead and take it. Okay.
Eight.
It suddenly gets very hot as you just bubble, 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 bubble. And then you feel yourself floating back in the other direction, and it peels over your head. You see 3 individuals all wearing government issue trench coats and fedoras. It's standard apparel for Department 7 agents. You see John slumped on the ground, face first.
Who are you? What'd you do to him?
We're going to take you into custody. Are you going to come quietly?
No, I'm pretty loud.
Are you going to fight back? Are you going to
Where's-
resist?
Custody.
I'm not going to tell you.
Well, then how am I supposed to know whether I'm going to be loud or not?
Look, come with us peacefully. Don't resist. Do not attack.
Was he peaceful?
Yes.
So you're going to do that to me anyway?
Mm-hmm. It won't cause any permanent damage.
So I don't have much incentive to not be nice about this.
Okay, wrap her up. And it gloops back over your head. How many times can you do fire breath? And do you have any other moves up your sleeve?
Isn't that it? Just one time.
Asena
Okay.
can still punch even when being restrained in there, right?
Right, but
2 force damage every single turn is a pretty easy way to just chip her way out of there.
This. Every time you spend a focus point, you can deal 8 points of force damage because you can hit 4 times. Are you gonna base race this or no?
Yeah, let's keep doing that.
Okay, all right then. It was your turn, so you
You
deal
were mean.
8 points of force damage, and you take 31 points of lightning damage.
Why am I taking damage?
Because you're still surrounded by the silver ball. It's still zapping you into unconsciousness.
Oh.
That was part of the deal.
They didn't say that it was going to hurt me.
It's gonna hurt. They're not gonna hurt you, but it's gonna hurt. All right. How many focus points do you have, and do you want to keep pouring them into this?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Zap.
Good night.
How many times do I need to do this?
I think that's it.
Yep, that's it. Okay. And your vision goes all it was already gone in the first place.
Yeah, I can't see.
Okay. You black out and go unconscious. Neither of you have any idea how much time transpires. However, Asena, there is one brief moment You're just unconscious. You're just, and then suddenly your eyes snap open like you just got dropped into a pool of ice cold freezing water. And when you look around, the swirling mists of an astral conduit are all around you. You see the 3 people who took you and John into custody. Beside you, their backs to a portal they just walked through. Ahead of them, down the edges of the conduit, an unknown destination. John floats beside you in the hands of one of them, still unconscious. Nowhere to be seen are the silver metallic seeker orbs. Instead, John is wearing some sort of shackles, as are you. But you're conscious. Exposure to the astral plane has rendered you awake.
Ooh.
What would you like to do?
Oh my goodness.
Can I steal John?
You can certainly try.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yes.
John.
They have no idea that you're conscious, and you know how time goes super slow for you because for everyone else teleportation's instantaneous.
Oh my
They have no clue, but your hands are bound. So how are you going to steal John?
My hands are bound.
Remember, you can float, you can fly here.
Yeah.
They're bound behind you.
Okay. Can't I like grapple him like with my legs or something?
Okay, give him the head, like
My legs
the
are strong.
what's that move called? It's not the pile driver. Anyways, that wrestling
Why do you
move.
know this?
So you just like float over, grab him, and you're gonna zoom off into the side of the thing?
Yeah. Slip off into the astral.
Okay. The moment that you pass through the walls of the conduit, time goes back to normal, which means they get whisked along faster than the eye can see to their end destination. You are now floating in the astral plane with a completely unconscious John Carmichael, and both of you are handcuffed.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna start thinking about the rock.
Okay, you're gonna start thinking about Rocco?
Thinking about Rocco.
Okay.
Only Rocco can save us now.
Oh man, I didn't plan this. This is just sort of the natural consequences of everything. Okay, let me pull up my table. Let me pull up my table and just see how long this is going to take, so we can see if John's going to awaken or not. Move, cat.
Can I psychically talk to Matt if he's unconscious?
His consciousness, you normally only communicate with his conscious mind. His unconscious mind doesn't normally communicate, and his conscious mind has been very much shut down. Okay, roll 1d6 for me. Roll 2d6. Roll 2d6. Okay.
7.
It is going to take you 7 hours to reach Rocco, though you do not yet know that. All right.
That's not so bad.
Right? Compared to what it was in the past? Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to roll once for encounters.
I think Matt is muted. BT dubs.
Whoops. Yeah.
You've been muted for a while, but it's okay. You've been unconscious. What did you have to...
That's true.
Okay. John, an hour later, you wake up with a terrible hangover. Just an awful hangover.
Oh.
You're super bleary, and there's just like stars swimming in front of your eyes as your vision clears. Except eventually all you.
Question. Does John know that the society has this like knockout agent thing?
It would not be past them by any means. Like they don't have a specific compound they always use.
Is it standard issue though to do that? Because I don't remember that when John was in the lodge. Okay.
These agents are operating in a way you've never really seen before.
Understandable. Okay. Oh. Oh my gosh. I didn't still think I got those. Oh man. Oh, hey. Oh my God. Where are we? Oh,
We died.
death looks a lot like the Astral Sea. Huh. I thought I was, honestly, to be honest, I thought I was going to hell. So this is preferable.
Okay, I lied. We're in the astral plane.
Oh, well, that's both a reassurance and no, it's mostly a reassurance. Let me be honest. Okay. Asena, you got us. And John looks down at the. Are we both still handcuffed?
Yes, you're both still handcuffed behind your backs.
Oh no. Okay. Well, we're free, but we're also not free. You're taking us towards Rocco, right?
Rocco.
Fantastic. Okay, that's.
I could have taken us to that demon hell place.
No. I think you made the right choice with Rocco. Rocco's is the way to be. DM, do I know if John tries to help focus, will that speed things along, or are we pretty much stuck on this as good as
It's
it gets?
all based on how familiar you are, and I gave you the extremely familiar role, so
Perfect.
it is what it is.
Just making sure that nothing can modify that if they have like more people thinking on it or anything like that. Perfect. Okay. Well, this is fine. We can work with this. You slipped us away, didn't you? They were trying to teleport us.
I guess. I kind of was not nice to them, so they put me back in the blob, so I couldn't really hear anything.
Yeah, we probably should have.
You have you have 2 hit points.
What?
Yeah, they zapped you into unconsciousness. You recovered with 2 hit points.
Well, it's been an hour. Wouldn't that count as a short rest? Couldn't Asena have used a short rest during this last hour?
No, because you're astrally traveling. You can't rest while you're astrally traveling. You'd have you'd have to stop and rest. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Unless you have an astral vessel, a ship or something, but
like Rocco.
Like Rocco.
Okay, well, when we get to Rocco, we'll be fine.
Can I cure myself?
Ooh, good call. Asena can heal with key points.
Oh,
sweet. I have cure wounds.
Oh, sweet. You want to use that?
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
What? I'm dead. Why can't I heal myself?
It's probably the lightning. It might lower your maximum hit points or something weird like that. You might need to sleep it off. Uh-oh. Speaking of sleeping it off, what just happened?
And she died. We'll
no!
be right back, folks.